This is Live Metal Gamer, and you're watching my accessibility review for Dawn of the Monsters. The game is currently available for all platforms. Hello everyone, Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, and it's that time for another accessibility video review. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Dawn of the Monsters. It is available for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch for the original cost of $39.99. However, I got mine on sale currently as a part of a sale on the PlayStation Store, which will be running through July 20th, 2023 for the price of $14.99. You're probably wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, is the game accessible? Well, let's fire it up and find out. Alright, when you boot up the game on the main menu, the options you see are Mission Select, Research and Development, and these options are in large text. They're good and bold, good and large for you. However, the three options at the bottom, on the bottom center, are not in large text. Now that's where a screen reader would be very handy in a game like this. This game, I will go on and say it off the bat, does not have screen reader support and does not have text sliders. So just wanted to get those two things out of the way first. Now, when you fire at Mission Select,
there's no time to waste.
now you're at the main menu here. So we're going to pick Aegis Prime. As you can hear, the lady did mention her name, or his name. The one thing though, again, with the game having good large text, which is great, I feel like more could have been done for accessibility with a screen reader. Now, as you can see, the characters are going into the city of Toronto to do their thing, and as you can see now, Aegis Prime is ready to kick ass, do his thing, and really whoop ass and do what he does. So,
The Nephilim have breached the wall that separates New Toronto from the infested old city.
now as you can see with the combat, your buttons are pretty easy to learn. Square is your light attack, triangle is your medium, circle is your heavy, and then L1 does modifications, and R1 does modifications as well. So two modifier buttons. Another cool thing you can do here, when you whittle enemies' health down, is execute them. Now,
The area is evacuated. Feel free to use buildings, monuments, or anything at your disposal. Beat the Nephilim open like a... Oh, like a piñata? Yes, like a piñata.
but see, the thing that I noticed right away is, again, no audio cues, none of that. So when you go to pick up an interactable, like that one, there's no way to use those as interactables. You don't know when to pick them up. Which, by the way, the X button acts as your pickup button. So to pick up a monument, And there's an execution right there. Now, there was a little putting sound, but there was no sound as to when to do the execution. So there was not really a big bunch of audio cues there. Now, as for other attacks, there's that. Alright, and there's that one right there.
We have to clear this whole area of Nephilim for the repairs to begin.
Now, as for controls, as you can see in the gameplay here, very easy to pick up and play, so you don't really have to worry as far as like learning a very, very complex move combo set. But in terms of accessibility, as you can see and hear, they didn't do a lot as far as accessibility for blind and visually impaired players. The deaf and hard of hearing accessibility really isn't there. So that's one thing too you have to kind of consider as well. So this game is really a game that it's fun, as you can tell. It's got a lot of good concepts, some good ideas. It's a good beat 'em up. In terms of the accessibility, not really a lot to say as far as features. Now, two things I think that the 13 AM games really need to address is not only the, as you can see, I just pulled off another execution there. And right there's your cue. The music will slow down, but there's no audio cue as to when to advance. None of that. So there could be audio cues in that department, execution prompts, like as to when to perform it, and when you can pick up an interactable, like when you're close to one. So. And as you can see, I just died there. So. This shows how tough this game can be.
From the infested old city.
We got our but see again, no audio cues. Nothing like that, so.
Destroying those buildings? The area is evacuated. Feel free to use buildings, monuments, or anything at your disposal to beat the Nephilim open like a... Oh, like a piñata? Yes, like a piñata.
See, there could have been audio cues there. Now, I do understand that 13 AM games are a smaller studio, so I get as to why they probably couldn't add a lot of these features into the game, but maybe with a patch, there is some DLC coming out. So maybe some maybe when they update it for the DLC, or maybe if they give us a bundle edition.
Keep pushing forward. We have to clear this whole area of Nephilim for the repairs to begin.
I want to demonstrate his, there's an disemboweled execution there. And another one. And another one. I'll get another opportunity to do cataclysms. But the point is, there's no audio for it, so. And we got them. We got their ass, so. Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
Good job, team. Now begin the offensive push into the old city.
Alright, there we go. Grab this monument there. So as you can tell here by what you're hearing and seeing on screen, Dawn of the Monsters from 13 AM Games is a very good game. Very good, very old school. Reminds me a lot of Streets of Rage with some modern mechanics, which is great. But the accessibility is not where it needs to be. I feel like a lack of audio cues and a lack of
Good job, team.
um,
Now begin the offensive push
large
into the old
text
city.
options and other things really kind of hold this back from being a very accessible game. Now, is the game something I recommend? Now, if you're a player that does not need any modifications for accessibility, then I would say, yeah, go pick this up. It's a very good game. It's got a lot of good mechanics, a lot of good and it's got a lot of good gameplay aspects there. But if you need something that's more accessible, this one, I'm gonna go on and say it, it's not gonna have a lot of accessibility options. So there's not gonna be, like I said, any screen reader support, nothing like that. So as far as recommending it for a player that doesn't need accessibility, I would say definitely a game that you would enjoy. But if you do need it, need to know my accessibility recommendation for this game. I would say make up your own mind as always. If you do choose to buy this and you choose to pick this up, do keep in mind there isn't any screen reader support. There's no text customization. A lot of that's not there. So that's not going to be present for you. So do bear that in mind. The accessibility is
There's
very
one
bare
more horde
bones.
on the way, but this one's big.
Okay, bring it. And I apologize for playing an older level for the review, but oh, so you'll get to see real quick what I mean by no audio cues for cataclysmic attacks. See, here it comes. Oh, no, here it comes. Awesome. So this is Aegis Prime's Cataclysm, but as you can see, there was no audio cue to tell me when to do it. I had to just guess at it, so just wanted to make that one thing be known. Like that execution. You heard that ding? It didn't tell me when to do it, it only did the audio prompt when I pushed the button. So that's one thing that really needs to be improved upon. And I just died. Shit. So, as you can see, the
There's
game
one
is,
last horde on the way, but this one's big.
it is challenging. It is very, very, very old school like with some new mechanics such as the executions and whatnot. Now you're wondering, Blind Metal Gamer, do you recommend this for accessibility? I would say yes and no, but again, as I always say, make up your own mind whether you want to buy the game or not, based on what you see and based on my review. If you do like what you see and want the game, do keep in mind the accessibility features such as screen reader supports are not there. There's not menu text customizations. As far as controller remapping, I'm not sure about that either. So that's something I'm not sure about. But as far as like to make it better, They need to add screen reader support and larger text. And if there's no button remapping, put that in as well. And audio cues. I forgot to mention audio cues. They need to give us audio cues in this game for sure. For things like when to perform an execution prompt and things like when you're able to pick up something. So if they would improve those two aspects of the game, it would be awesome. But I don't know if 13MN Games is going to do that or not. I just executed another guy there. Hey, he needed a good execution. So all right, got him.
We're detecting a very strong energy signature just ahead. Could it be an Alpha Nephilim?
Alright, so with that being said, if you do want this game, buy it, but keep in mind you will need a partner to help you out. Luckily, this game remedies this by having couch co-op, so you can get a friend to help you play, and play through the campaign with a friend. So this has been my review, my accessibility review of Dawn of the Monsters. I hope everybody enjoys the remainder of this Kaiju Beat 'em Up Dawn of the Monsters gameplay. I will see you guys in the next video, on the next live stream. As always, be sure to subscribe, give the video a like, share with everyone you know, and leave a comment down below. Until next time, so long everyone, and peace out.
Horde on the way, but this one's big.
PlayStation